Can you hear me? If you can hear me, if you can write down yes in the chat box, then it will be fine. Okay, it's 6 or 5 o'clock. I'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes, then I can start my today's live session. Maybe you can see the setup, today's setup. One minute. Hi, Shuparna. Thank you. Thanks for joining. So I'll wait for another 1 or 2 minutes, then I'll start my today's first live, YouTube live, definitely. Oh, Sharthak, thank you. Nice to see. Okay, okay, no problem. 4 people are there. Okay. So let me start because I plan to start this live first YouTube live session at 5 o'clock. So let me stick to the time. So we'll start. So little bit about myself. I'm Sangeeta. I'm based in London, UK. So this time zone I just choose for that UK people. I know it will not suit in India people. And hope you all had lovely weekend. And thanks for taking out time in this evening and join this live show. Yeah, yes, I'll do the camera a little bit down when I start cooking, definitely. Yes, all the setup is ready. You can see here. So, and definitely, as I mentioned, this is my first YouTube live session. Bit excited at the same time, bit nervous as well because of the technology, but it worked out. I'm really happy. So, let me start. Purpose of today's session, as I was planning from last 1 week, I'll do the live session, but that's the first purpose. Second purpose, if you follow my channel, his name is Sangeeta's Wellness Club. But although I have lots of different cuisines, or not all the recipes are very healthy recipes what I shared there, depends on the audience request, like that. But today I took this purpose, for the presentation. Definitely I'll do the healthy cooking today. And healthy cooking, as at the same time it will save your time as well. How to save the time? Because I'll prepare from starter to dessert everything in 30 minutes by using only 1 tablespoon oil. So how cool it is, because if you can save time, because all we are busy nowadays in our lifestyle, it's hard to cook all the things taking 2 hours cooking. So I'll cook in this cookware. I'll just go through slowly what I'm doing. So and in 30 minutes I'll finish this cooking. So that is the purpose, and definitely very healthy cooking. And who doesn't like that thing, because it's a hassle free. And so let's jump to the cooking part now. So today's menu, you can say preparation, I'll do make starter, dessert, and main course. Starter, I'm going to make that paneer dumpling, steamed paneer dumpling. Although I'm not steaming today, I'll cook the low moisture cooking today. Okay, in this cookware. And that paneer means cottage cheese, which I prepared at home, is a fresh paneer. So I'll make this for starter. I'll make the spicy the paneer dumpling. For main course, I'm preparing lamb chop. and with stir fry with vegetables. And for dessert, definitely cake, chocolate cake. Who doesn't love chocolate cake? So these three recipes at the same time in this cookware I'll prepare, and all are I'm absolutely all are very very yummy. So that's the today's purpose to prepare. So let's go for the preparation, because the preparation will take little bit time. Then we're going to go for that cooking part. Preparation first, because lamb needs more marination time to make it tender, and cooking time also, it takes more cooking time when you cook lamb. So I took lamb chop. So let me start with that. Okay, here I'll show you. I washed and cleaned and washed this lamb chop. So I'll do the marination. This shape I took it. So who all cook lamb chop, they know it takes long marination time. So this lamb chop I'm going to marinate first. What will I put for the marination? What will I use for the marination? No oil, as I mentioned, as I told you. I'll use in front of you. I'm going to marinate this. If you think the light is less, please let me know, then I can switch on another light. It would be helpful for me to understand. So I'll put half teaspoon of salt. Any salt you can take, that rock salt or pink mineral salt, whatever you like. I'm taking the rock salt here, half teaspoon rock salt. I'll take black pepper for the taste. You need a little bit of spice there. So I'm doing the basic preparation, but honestly, it's very yummy. I'm taking half teaspoon black pepper, and I will add here. I kept half lemon, so the lemon juice. Generally, when you do the lamb's marination, it takes, generally we say you marinate it 4 to 6 hours, so it becomes very tender. But because of the today's this live show, I can't marinate it beforehand. I wanted to do in front of you. Then also you'll see within 30 minutes when I cook this lamb in that cookware, it will be totally tender and cooked properly. It's not that it will cook. I'll show you that as well while after preparation. So I marinated it nicely in both the sides, so that lemon juice goes in the both the sides. So marination done. I'm leaving it aside. So first I marinated. Now I'll go for that paneer dumpling preparation. How I'm doing that thing. So this is the fresh paneer what I made at home. So here you can see in this bowl, half bowl of paneer I took it. Preparation takes little bit time, then cooking will not take that much time, but again at the same time you can make 3 course meal. That's very nice and helpful for us when you're in our busy lifestyle. So in that, what I'm going to add here, I kept carrot, grated carrot. I took the red color carrot because it's very available in the market now because of the winter season. So again, I'm going to add, let me put the camera down if you can see. Yeah, I added carrot. Now next thing I kept here capsicum, chopped capsicum, chopped onion, and chopped coriander leaves. All these will add little bit spiciness and the same time flavor. For green chili, it will add the spiciness. Coriander and capsicum adds a very nice flavor in this paneer dumpling. So this is done. Definitely we need salt. So depends on your taste, you add the salt. Here I'm using half teaspoon, less than half teaspoon, this rock salt. Then I'm going to use 1/4 teaspoon baking powder. I'll explain the recipe at the end again, so you can note it down if you want. And here I kept 3 teaspoons semolina, which we call suji. And here I kept 3 teaspoon rolled oat, what we make for the porridge basically. Okay, could you put another light? Super, I didn't see. I'm putting it now. Okay, 1 minute. Hope it's better now. Please lower the camera more. Okay, I can't see the bowl. Okay. So everything I put it here now. So now I have to mix it to make the dumpling. Because paneer, the cottage cheese will release some oil, fat from here, and whatever vegetables I used here, these will release the moisture. So this rolled oat and suji will bring the good binding in this paneer dumpling. So I have to mix it nicely, and you can see it looks so colorful. When I steam it, it looks very colorful and tasty as well, full with flavor because of the coriander, mainly the coriander, and for that capsicum. You can use colored capsicum as well, green, yellow, whatever. Then it pops out the color. It looks really nice. Okay, so this is my paneer dumpling already is done. So this better if it can if you can leave for a minute or two, because the moisture suji and oat, it will absorb the moisture from here and it will become soft. That rolled oat and suji will become soft. You can see it's a nice ball. So I can make same time if I prepare that. So let me prepare the ball and I'll leave it so that you can leave the moisture. So you can choose how big dumpling the room you want to make. Just you make a nice round shape ball and we'll steam it later on, and you can see how colorful it looks. So I think 7 or 8 paneer dumpling you can make from here. That bowl I showed you, half bowl paneer I made at home. Fresh paneer is always good. It become, you can make it's better, basically it's very soft and fresh. And when you cook something with a fresh thing, ingredients, it tastes better. So yeah, 7 paneer dumpling I made. So it doesn't take time. When the ingredients are ready, quickly you can make it. And at least 2 to 3 people, whatever I'm preparing today, you can serve 2 to 3 people at the same time. So you can see the colorful paneer dumpling ball is ready now. Oh, sorry, while talking, I forgot to add the rolled oat. So I have to prepare it again. I went to switch on the light. No, Modis. It can take a little bit time. I have to do it. Now I saw the bowl, so remember, oh, I didn't put this rolled oat. Then next we will go and prepare that cake and steamed cake. So you can imagine if you can make without, because everyone doesn't have that oven or any equipment to bake that cake. So in the same pot also you can do, because as I mentioned, it will go with the low moisture cooking. So you can make that cake also here in the same time. And after, when you start the preparation cooking, I can go over this, what is the specialty is there basically. So yeah, done again. So now we can go for the cake preparation. So for cake, I took one bowl here. Let me start preparing here so that you can see. Yeah, it will be better than to see this. So here for the cake batter, I took the plain flour here. And I took this measuring cup, which is 60 ml, 1/4 cup. So as per the quantity, you just go how much you are taking. So I'll just take 1 cup of plain flour. So here is 1 cup plain flour. Let me take 1.5 so that I can make 3 today. Okay, as I told, okay, I'll do the chocolate cake. So I'll add little bit chocolate powder. That you can do 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons just for the color and the taste flavor. So I added 2 tablespoons here. Then I'll add the baking powder. One teaspoon baking powder. I kept here 2 eggs. Need little bit of milk, 2 teaspoon milk. And as I said, it should be the healthy one. I'm not adding any sugar. I'm using stevia, which is natural sugar and is good for your health. Depends on your taste how much sweetness you want. I'll add only 4 drops of stevia. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the today's cooking, as I mentioned there, 1 minute. I'll cook with 1 tablespoon of oil. This is only for the cake I need. Other than I don't need that thing. So now I have to whisk and mix everything together. So it's not that separately I'm mixing and separately all the ingredients. No, you can mix it together. But yeah, you have to mix it nicely so there should not be any lump. And when there is no sugar, because sugar takes little bit time to dissolve. Here no sugar, so it's not taking that much, it will not take that much time to dissolve. Only thing you need to mix it to, should not be any lump in the flour. So you can see the consistency. Definitely while pouring in that mold, I'll beat it again. This cake preparation you can cook in the steamer as well, steam cake, but here I am doing it today that low moisture cooking. So my all preparation is done. All preparation is done. So what's next? Okay. So we are going to the cooking part. Let me move everything so that I get the space. So I'm going to use this I Cook Oak. What is the specialty about that? I'll share when I'll put it in for the cooking, because it will take 30 minutes the cooking time. In the middle when it starts cooking, I'll go through that what is the feature, why, how can you can cook through this cookware. This is not a sponsored video at all. What I'm using at home, I thought let me share with you because it's very beneficial and saves your time, hassle, everything. And you can cook in a healthy way. How healthy way? I'll mention that as well. So I'm using this rack. This attachment comes with this cookware. So here I'll put my cake and that paneer dumpling. And another thing, this cookware always we don't use in the high heat, always use in the medium to low heat. So let me warm it fast, then I'll may bring it in a non-stick mode. Now it will be very difficult for me to, because I'm using only one camera today. This is my first time experience in YouTube live. I'll bring it in that non-stick mode where I'll drop a few drops of water and it sizzles there. So I can bring it in the non-stick mode. That's the function about this cookware. So let's heat it little bit, then I'll drop water. Water is ready here. So let me tidy up little bit. There is no space. I'm not getting enough space now to move my hand. It's nice to see 10 people are here. Hope you are enjoying this live. Let me pour water and see if sizzles means it's in a non-stick mode. Yes, it sizzled means it came in non-stick mode. So first I'll place this lamb chop, and after that I'll bring the pan here in front near to the camera so that you can see. This is the main course. It will be with the lamb chop with some vegetables, like a stir fry one. For the flavor, I'll add some garlic cloves, full garlic cloves here, and I will add baby potato and carrot at the same time because it takes longer time to cook, become soft. That's the reason I'm placing it now with that lamb chop. Now I'll place this rack where I'll put my paneer dumpling and the cake. So paneer dumpling straight away I can place it there. After placing, I'll show you. So one side I am putting this paneer dumpling. Other side I'm going to use add this cake. So I'll whisk it again before pouring into the mold. So yeah, from this mixture I can 3 cakes will come out. Everyone loves chocolate cake, so it's good. Now I'll place it in the other side. Let me see, show if I can show you. Yeah, it looks like that. You can see. Now I'll cover it for 15 minutes. I'll put the alarm. But temperature is very low. You can't see. Yeah, you can see. Very low temperature, but I'll increase little bit so it mutton lamb chop starts releasing the moisture. Then After 2 minutes, I'll reduce in the low flame again. So I'm putting the alarm for 15 minutes. Now, if someone joined later on, let me go through it again. I'm preparing from starter to dessert. Purpose is starter to dessert. I'm making in 30 minutes. Cooking time is 30 minutes, not the preparation time, definitely. Then you'll get confused. Thank you, Indrani. You are enjoying, have written. Thanks a lot for joining. So yeah, from starter to dessert, I'm making in 30 minutes and only using 1 tablespoon of oil. So how cool it is? Because if you can prepare your full meal in 30 minutes with 1 tablespoon of oil, it's definitely is healthy. Your is health will be in good position condition, and your cost also will go down, because unnecessary we spend money for the oil as well. Now, about this, why did I choose lamb? Because if you cut same technique, if you are going to cook chicken, your cooking time will be less. Lamb, I took it because lamb takes longer cooking time, because it's a thick meat. It takes long time to become tender and soft. So that's the reason I thought, okay, let me take lamb. And you can, another reason, lamb has more saturated fat. Now, me and my son both will love lamb. And when you Indian curry cooking style, we put lots of oil to make the curry. But here, what happens? You can see, you can enjoy this lamb chop, but very no oil at all, because I didn't put any oil in that preparing the lamb chop recipe. So without oil also you can make. So same process, but if you are cooking chicken, it will be half of the time, because chicken is very soft meat. It doesn't take so much longer cooking time. Now, about the cookware, and another healthy option I showed you, I didn't use sugar to prepare the cake. I used stevia. So stevia is a healthier version of replacing the sugar in your intake. If you're diabetic, you know, maybe our weight loss journey, stevia helps a lot for our diabetics and the weight loss factor when we take too much sugar in our diet. Now, about the cookware, because this cookware is that called iCook Intelligent Cooking basically, and it has vital lock system. Before that, what is the specialty about the material? As I mentioned, it's not a sponsored video, because I'm sharing my own experience. It has 7-ply stainless steel. What does it mean? It has 7 layers basically, and with the carbon steel core. Basically, what happens? It distributes the heat evenly. If you touch here, what's the temperature? You'll get it here, you'll get it there. It becomes also hot. So that's the specialty about this cookware. So when it distributes the heat evenly, as I mentioned already, I reduce the heat. So you are cooking in the low heat. And when I cook, I put the alarm, I go and clean house or other chores you can do at the same time. You don't have to stand here and cook. So you can, at the parallel, you can finish your other work as well, and while cooking because it doesn't burn at the bottom. You are cooking in that low heat. It releases the moisture. That moisture helps the cooking process. You can cook the vegetable, anything there. With that vegetable also has their own moisture. That moisture helps the cooking process. So that's the way you can cook in this cookware, which is hassle free. Another thing is has a magnetic layer, and it you can cook in the gas or induction, anything, any mode you can use this cookware. So it's not a problem. And another thing, this cookware has that 30 years warranty. So why not to use that sort of quality of the products? And as I mentioned, today's cooking process, what I showed you, I'm cooking the low moisture, because this meat will release the moisture. And I use potato and carrot. Potato doesn't leave that much moisture. Please put the link of the cooker. Yes, Bonnie, definitely I'll do after finishing this live. I'll do that thing. So carrot leaves the moisture more than the potato. So meat has lots of water. In chicken or mutton, whatever you cook, it has lots of water. So that water, that moisture, when it releases, that's the way it gets cooked. So that's the way it's called a low moisture cooking. Another call is this cooker is has the vital log cooking. What is vital log? Is the vitamin. Every vegetable, fruits, they has their own natural vitamins and minerals. When the traditional way cook, it escapes that vitamin and mineral. but here is trapping. So that's the way it cooks, and it does another thing after cooking. I'll show you, because later on for stir fry I'm using going to use the colored capsicum. You can see it retains the colored vegetable color. It doesn't get spoiled. So that's, it looks nice when you see the nice plate of food with vibrant color, and it's the crunchiness also, you can keep it. You love to have that thing, isn't it? So that's the specialty about this cookware. And I showed you the steamer rack, which comes as an accessories. Another thing comes, because this cookware is so good, we bought two more for our son and daughter. So I opened their pack. This is the steamer rack one. This is called Lotus Blossom one. Let me open that. Okay. This thing you can fit it inside. When you can fit it inside, because this cooker you can use for what I'm showing it today. Again, you can use for your traditional Indian cooking, like mutton curry, chicken curry, dal, any vegetable, anything, or deep fry. So when you do the deep fry, you can keep the things here. So the oil drops from here and you can cook another, fry another batch. So how handy it is. At the same time, you can go for the so many functions at the same time. So again, you can fold it and keep it. It's very handy. While cooking the meat also, sometimes meat, if you overcook the meat, it becomes chewy and hard. So what happens if, like as I mentioned, when you cook chicken, chicken will take less cooking time. When your chicken cooking is done, you can keep it here so that it's not direct contact into the heat. It will not be very hard or chewy, but because maybe your vegetable is not cooked that time, like potato takes a bit more cooking time, potato will be cooked on the bottom the pan. So that's that way you can use. This very handy, these two accessories. I'm not sharing any how to use this thing I use this. Maybe some other time I'll come with live with this how to use this Lotus Blossom one, rack one. And another thing I mentioned this thing. Now, how to, what all that recipes I went through, I'll just give you the overview. um, about starter paneer dumpling. What I did, I used paneer, I used grated carrot, but it's not that what I am telling about that your vegetable or mainly vegetable, you don't have to go through that thing. You can use your own favorite vegetables also there. Sometimes I put the chili flakes as well, red chili flakes. It gives bit spiciness into this paneer dumpling, and you can enjoy. But if you can't tolerate any spice, yeah, just check it that how much spice you can tolerate. Accordingly, you use that chili flakes. And yeah, as I mentioned earlier, also colored vegetable or other colored bell pepper also, you can capsicum you can use there. I used green chilies for the spiciness. I used suji, which you can make called semolina for the binding, because paneer is very soft. When you put the paneer dumpling, if I put it straight away there, it will break when I'm putting that low moisture cooking. So it will like become a crumble one, not a dumpling anymore. So that's the reason I used suji, and I used rolled oat, because rolled oat gives a nice texture bit, hard texture when you eat, and it holds very nicely this paneer dumpling. That's the reason. Baking powder, because of the softness I use there. Salt, as I mentioned, yes, for the taste, see how much salt you use generally as per your taste bud. And coriander, mainly for the flavor. Even capsicum also adds the flavor. Then for the main course, yeah, 7 more minutes to go to turn this thing. I just check the timer. Main course, I use the lamb chop, and I marinated with your lemon juice, salt, and black pepper only. These three things only I use there to marinate it. But thank you, Cranky Crow. I don't know the name, but thanks. I really enjoying this. But if you want any other flavor you want to add, you can add. Sometimes I add, I am showing you, because this is my very favorite spice. You can see sriracha one. So this same preparation I add. That time I don't use that much black pepper. Half the portion I use. So you can just go with your taste bud, what you like, which flavor you like. Accordingly, you can plan. And sometimes I do the grate the garlic, and while marination I use that garlic as well. But today I get the use that whole garlic cloves, not that crushed one. I didn't use in the marination. And that's all for the marination. For vegetable, I already put there baby potato and carrot. But because, as I mentioned, it's a stir fry one with vegetable, I'm going to use, I kept it here, colored bell pepper and onion. But because these both are very soft vegetable, if I put it there, it will be very mushy type. That's the reason I didn't put it there. I'll use it later on, before 5 minutes, maybe around 25 minutes after, I'll use this thing. So it retains the crunchiness, because when you eat crunchy food always is better to taste, and it will retain the color as well, color and texture both. So these two these vegetables I'm going to use at the end, most probably. And for a cake, I used plain flour. I used chocolate powder. You can use the cocoa powder as well if you want. And I used stevia for in the sugar's place. I used baking powder, egg, 1 tablespoon of oil, and milk. So all these I used for preparing the cake, and I pour in the cake mold. So that's all very simple, not very difficult recipe, you can say. If you think, oh, I'm not going to prepare the full meal, but same way you can use preparation only for the cake or only for the steam that dumpling as well. Same way I make the chicken dumpling as well. So lots of variations you can do in this cookware. But yeah, as I said, I try to do that healthy preparation today. Purpose is to cook, and you can finish your cooking in 30 minutes. Another thing, your gas is not getting dirty, because everything is cooking in the inside that, and it's not escaping or splitting any oil. So your gas is also very clean. You don't have to scrub and clean. So less hassle for the ladies, not for ladies, gents also nowadays they cook. But who doesn't like to save time, isn't it? So you can relax little bit, have some good family time, and really appreciate Sunday evening. Everyone has, they have their own hectic lifestyle schedule. From there, you took out your time and joined this session. So maybe only 3 minutes left, I'll turn it and I'll see that cake, is it rising or not. But generally, if you do the steam cooking, if I'm boiling or making rice at the bottom, that time within 15 minutes you can prepare this cake. Because when you steam it, it gave uh, when you steam it, it is giving that you can cook this, bake this cake faster. But because it's a low moisture one, not that much heat or steam, that's the reason it's taking longer time, this cake preparation. So after 2 more minutes, I'm like, okay, yeah. So if any question, you can just drop in the message here, or otherwise absolutely fine. Yes, after 2 minutes, I'll just turn it, and I'll check if I need to increase the temperature, because it's the lowest mode. I kept it there. So that's the beauty. You can save your gas bill as well, because you are not using cooking in the high heat or medium heat. Definitely to warm the cookware, you need the high heat, but after that, it's absolutely fine. You can go and cook in the low heat after warming up it up. And about this cake preparation, I took 1.5, but depends on the preparation what I mentioned. You can just change the proportion. Same as the stevia. When I used stevia, how much sweet you eat, how much, that depends on your taste butter. So you can change the proportion. But if you're using sugar, you need to beat it or whisk it longer, so it should dissolve in that mixture. Otherwise it will be in that, when you eat it will not go well. Because I use stevia as a liquid form, so it doesn't take long time, any time basically, to blend it, mix it properly. So that's the thing. Very simple. What already whatever I used except lamb chop, because I'm preparing it. Everything as a household, all the ladies they have these things in their cupboard. So it's not that anything I'm asking to. Yeah, if you are diabetic or weight management, sometimes already you changed, moved from sugar to stevia already, or any other form. Otherwise, sugar is fine. Only these two things. If you want to go for the healthy version, you can change first to stevia, and that's all. Yeah, alarm is going on. 1 minute. Wow, I'll show you the cake. See, water is dripping. So I have to take the rack out because I'll turn out those lamb chop. Can't possible. This maybe. You can see this paneer dumpling. I definitely will keep. Okay. Now I would like to show you how much moisture came out from the lamb. If I put the exhaust light, maybe it will be more clear. So I'll just turn the lamb chop now, mainly to get that burning coating, because otherwise other side will be cooked. So I used here 6 lamb chop. Easily 2 to 3 people you can serve. Easily 2 people can go. I'll put the rack again because I'll cook this paneer dumpling a little bit more. And cake, let me check if it's cooked properly. Then I don't have to put. It came out. You can see my knife. It cooked properly. So I'm not putting it anymore. Again, I'll put the alarm for 10 minutes now, because after 5 minutes I'll put those onion and colored capsicum. So I'll put the alarm only for 10 minutes now. Okay, so you can see how easy it is, and it looks so nice. And I showed you it's cooked properly. So done. Within 15 minutes your low moisture cooked cake is ready. How cool it is, because everyone doesn't have that baking system. So that time you can use this system. And when you use the oven, you have to cook so many, because otherwise you are wasting so much heat. That's the another thing. So if you are maybe a small family, they don't need 12 or 15 cake, because in is a tray, baking tray, minimum 12 cake mold will come. So you don't need 12 cake for 2 people or 3 people. That time for one time lunch or dinner, easily cook. You can cook 3 cakes and it's done, because there are more space. I could have made 6 cakes as well, because space was there. So kick 6 cakes for 2 or 3 people is enough. And one thing I'd like to say, because when it gets cold, it becomes a little bit it's goes down, that softness, because I didn't put too much oil or anything. You can same way in the steam, or this way you can steam it, reheat it again, so it comes to that same texture again. So it looks really, now I don't have any icing or fresh cream, otherwise I would have decorated with some sprinklers, and you can really impress your family or your guest. And kids mainly, they love chocolate cake. If you can use little bit cream and some sprinkle some cake decoration, they love it. So yes, one thing is done. So let me put on the plate. Who loves chocolate cake from here? Who all joined? 10 people are there. If anyone loves chocolate cake. Wow. Yes, Girish, always welcome. See, it's done. It looks really nice. I'm happy, very happy. As I said, it's my first YouTube live. And before 7 days, I plan to do it. And I was going through the technology, how to set up the YouTube live. I didn't know that how to do all the things. Came across I had to do the YouTube live channel verification, but is the process, is a journey. I learned that way until last minute before 5 minutes. I was thinking, oh, will it like come to the live or not? If there is any chocolate, everyone's favorite, looks so good. Yeah, thank you, Bornini. So yeah, it worked out, came live, and thanks everyone who all joined because it's first time. So that's the thing. After 10 minutes, I'll come. Yes, chocolate. Everyone loves chocolate. And if you can decorate that, it would be amazing. And if I get time after that, I decorate. I'll post some picture. Maybe after that, I'll share this video in my YouTube channel. I can do that as well. So we'll sprinkle some sprinkler and I can do that. Thank you. So I have to wait 7 more minutes, then only I can turn and I can serve, I can show you, and I have to add one more thing. I have to add the vegetables. Looking very yummy. Yeah, thank you, Suparna. Is it Sarthak or Suparna? Okay, thank you. So, yeah, a few more minutes to go. After that, I can just serve, I can just show you. And by that time, I think I can, because paneer dumplings are ready, I can serve the paneer dumplings because paneer is a very soft, and paneer we eat raw paneer as well. Dream with Niti. Wow, they are looking nice. Thank you, Niti. Yeah, paneer is very soft. We can eat. We always use raw paneer as well. So and carrot also we eat raw. Capsicum also we eat raw. My songs. Thank you. And then capsicum. Everything we eat raw. Basically, whatever I put in the dumpling. Only the porridge and semolina needs to cook, but this also doesn't take too long time in the cooking process. So how to eat this paneer dumpling now? What is my favorite? I am sharing with that, but it doesn't mean you have to do the same thing. You can go with your favorite sauce, but go for the bit spicy one. Then only you get that, because paneer doesn't have that much taste. But although I added few flavors and taste like green chili and salt, it will add this taste. So let me platter it now. 1 minute. So yes, because when it's a starter always healthy starter comes with some salad. So I'm not going to bore you with too much salad. Just for the decoration, I kept some lettuce leaves. Okay, let me just take out the stand. I can't allow to escape those steams because I need that. So you can see it looks so colorful. If you are following my channel and you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe my channel, and lots of more healthy recipes will come out to my channel. Soon I'm coming, same type of cookware. I'm coming with a meal prep. What is meal prep? Means sometimes in busy lifestyle we think of what to cook, then go for shopping, and sometimes we buy more stuff and we waste money. That time it helps a lot if you do the meal prep. So I'm coming with a meal prep video very soon, where I use the same type of cookware, how you can cook at the same time. Bottom or top you are cooking something, bottom you are cooking. I boil potato, rice, pasta, spaghetti at the same time. Double layered cooking you can do, which I'm sharing that video very soon with you, all of you. Now, I generally serve it with that sweet Thai chili sauce. I love that. So, drizzle some Thai sweet chili sauce, and just enjoy. Because Thai sweet chili sauce is not that spicy and hot, but it gives, so it looks delicious and its taste also delicious. So very simple. Sometimes this milk is at home. Quickly you can make this as a starter, or you can lunch also. You can eat with other lots of vegetables. You can add it there. Shampad, thank you, Shampad. Thanks for joining. Okay, so starter is ready, dessert is ready. Only waiting for the main course. But as I said, lamb takes longer time to cook. So that's the reason you all are waiting. But yeah, if you cook the chicken, by the time all three things gets ready by maximum 15 to 17 minutes. So it takes half the time. Because lamb takes longer time, that's the reason it's 30 minutes time. But I wanted to show you sometimes for the health challenge when you have BP. um, Thank you, Bonini, for that dumplings. Yes, you can try because you love cooking, no? You can try this paneer dumpling. It's very easy to make. Not that, and you don't need so many ingredients. Everything is we have at home to make this paneer dumpling. Because lots of time for the health challenge, BP and cholesterol, we avoid lamb. We don't want to eat because of the too much saturated fat. But yes, if you can once in a month, all you can't deprive yourself all the time. You can treat yourself if you can cook in a healthy version. So that's the my purpose was to show that you can enjoy and relish those tasty food in this cookware, and you can cook in multiple cuisines. You can dishes you can cook in at the same time. So let's see how many minutes left. Only 1 minute left. Then I'll add onion and capsicum, and I'll check. Okay, done. So let me check the lamb and potato mainly. Yeah, potato is cooked, capsicum is cooked, lamb is cooked. Super. Now only for 5 minutes, and now this moment I'll increase the heat little bit so that onion and capsicum gets cooked, and I'll mix it. 5 more minutes, then it's done. Then I can serve you. So dinner is sorted with starter too, because by the time I'll finish this live, it will be 6 o'clock here. So yeah, my dinner, main starter, main course, and dessert all are done. Thank you, Nandana. I know you always follow me. Thanks to those lovely viewers for standing besides me. That's the encouragement. That time I think, okay, I can do better, and let me try. That's the thing. So I'll show you that the lamb, potato, and carrot all are cooked or not. That's the main question. I can show you, okay, it's done, but does it get cooked within 30 minutes or not? That's the main question comes. So that's the reason I wanted to show you. Let me move everything from here. So as I mentioned, soon I'll come with more recipes, with the healthy recipes live like that, with this sort of cookware, which you can add into your lifestyle, and you can also get benefited. So yes, let me. How more minutes? 4 more minutes are there. Even this pot, I cook the chicken biryani without any oil. Definitely, very soon. Let me plan. I'll come with that because it was a trial. How it goes on for the technology. Now I got the grip. Yes, I can do. So I'll come very soon. I'll come with the chicken biryani without oil and in same type of cookware. So it may you can also get the idea, so that you can also get those healthy recipes you can apply in your daily cooking lifestyle. And I think what I told you is that for three people easily they can have, if you did these three-course meals, is for the small family you can cook for three people together. But although mentioned there are more spaces where there, you could have made more recipes as well. So I'm sorry, not more recipes, more portions I meant there. But yeah, I put 6 pieces of lamb chop there. So let me mix it because everything is cooked, because I put uh, onion and capsicum there. Nice capsicum. After adding capsicum and onion, very nice stir fry flavor is coming. Another nice thing, I'm not sure why it happens, because I cooked lamb there, but the smell doesn't come when I prepared that paneer dumpling or cake. That smell doesn't mix with that other recipes, whatever I prepared, other dishes mainly. So yeah, 2 more minutes to go, and now little bit I'll increase the heat to get that crunchy coating on top of that meat and that onion mainly, because when onion gets a little bit caramelized there, it the texture and color looks really nice. So that's why I increase little bit, and you have seen throughout the cooking process I didn't increase any heat. It was throughout the only the beginning to warm the cookware. It was in medium heat. When I brought it in that non-stick mode, continue thoroughly I cooked in that low heat only, not in high heat. High heat I didn't cook at all, not even low heat as well. So continuously I cooked in low heat, so you can understand. And I was talking with you, but I didn't mix or did anything. You'd seen no, nothing is splattering, so it's very hassle free cooking basically. As I said, you can do your other cleaning part, or other, if you are working in the office, you can just put it there, put the timer on, go and finish your office work, any other job, and come back again, turn it. So it's very very friendly, and very friendly cookware, I'll say. And it's less hassle in your life. 1 more minute to go, because now only now I need the texture, that's why I open the cookware and mixing it. See, this lamb chop you can cook in that oven as well. 1 minute. So within 30 minutes, all done, all cooking. You can cook this thing in that oven as well. What happens when you cook meat, mainly lamb chop, it becomes very chewy and dry, because it dries up all the moisture. Because I covered and cooked, it traps all the moisture inside. That's the reason it becomes tender, juicy, and soft. Meat doesn't get very dry. So I'm starting off the gas now, and let me show you everything cooked or not. Okay. Now comes the question: is it cooked properly, or is it soft or not? May I eat it or not? Let's see. Now, one by one, let me bring it. This is the lamb chop, and let me show you. Can I easily cut it or not? Easily I cut this lamb chop. Means it cooked. It's very tender as well, that I can't show anyone. Let me show you the potato now. Potato also I cut it easily. Means it's cooked. And carrot is very soft. So let me plate it now. And from the lamb, the oil fat came out, and it looks so glazy now. Sorry, it becomes a bit messy. So this is my main course platter. 3 lamb chops are there, baby potato, carrot, onion, colored bell pepper, all done. So that's the thing. And as I mentioned, I think it's 3 people can eat everything, starter to dessert. So that's all about for today's live session. Whoever joined, thanks a lot. See you soon in my next live, and have a lovely evening or night, and have a lovely weekend. Thank you. I'm ending it here. Thanks a lot. Hope you enjoyed today's session. Joined late Didi. Please show the cookware. This is the cookware, Nandini. This is called I Cook Oak. And Sampath, love the auntie. Take care. Thank you, Sampath. And I because I'll share this stream in that YouTube. There, if you write in the comment, I'll send you the link there. Thank you, Bernini. You are always an encouraging person, encouraging viewer. Lots of idea you give me always. Thanks a lot, Bernini. Okay, thank you, everyone. I'm ending it here. Take care. Bye bye.